Welcome to episode 2 of To Be Honest, the relatable podcast where you ask us questions and we discuss topics.
This week we have some new things planned, in contrast to last week. I have completely come up with this structure of this podcast by myself. My co-host has no idea what's coming, so these questions are going to be a surprise to her. But first, before we get started, I just want to discuss and clarify some things, things to do with the podcast. So at first, I just want to talk to you about what the podcast, why are we doing it? What are our intentions with the podcast? I'm asking you.
Oh, that's a question for me.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, I didn't even know that. I think our intentions with the podcast, what we're doing with it, I think we're just going to have fun. I don't think, I think that maybe in the future we'll have a schedule or something. But I think this is
We're going to talk about that later.
Okay. Oh, we are. Okay. The fun, entertaining thing for us to do and hopefully entertain at least a little bit of people as well.
At least a little bit of people.
At least a little.
I mean, it's just some, small startup thing that we just started. Plans for schedule and things. This is stuff I have to discuss with you.
Yeah.
Because we have to decide on something. And so I was just like, why not here?
Okay.
So I was thinking if we record on Mondays and then upload Tuesday. I was thinking we do 2 podcasts a week. So we record on a Monday, upload that one we just recorded on Tuesday. And then we are going to upload a second podcast on a Friday and upload that, and we'll have recorded that on a Thursday or the Friday that we uploaded.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'll come out on Saturday morning, depending on how long it takes to upload and things like that.
Yeah.
Is that...
I
need your input, because you are part of this now.
It's just recording for me because I'm not going to edit. You're the editor and you're also uploader person, so it's just recording for me.
Okay. If that's going to be the planned schedule, that's not 100% concrete just because our plans change all the time. So, if it comes out a day earlier or a day before that, that's why. I didn't want to really sit with the footage so long to where we have a podcast recorded for several days and then we upload it later just because, I don't know, I'd prefer just to upload it after we finish it so we can get kind of immediate feedback. So we're going to try to do a podcast uploaded on Tuesday and a podcast uploaded on Friday or Saturday if we can. And then what about, do you have any people or plans for call-ins or guest people here on the podcast?
I
have my opinion about this, but I want to hear what you want to say about this.
For me, I think we have a mutual friend that wants to join in.
You know who you are. You're listening. But it's
I'm completely fine with that. I think it would be an awesome opportunity for them. I think that would be a little fun thing to do, kind of unexpected. I think it'd be a segment. It doesn't have to be a whole podcast, although it can be a whole podcast.
Okay, that's in terms of call-ins, but what about a guest speaker, here in person? A guest speaker.
Well, that mutual friend is also here a lot.
That's true. So we could get that to work. They'd probably be down. We could talk to them about it. And so you guys listening, would you like to hear guest speaker sometimes every so often? Just for these first few, maybe towards the teens of podcasts. I don't want to have anyone a guest here yet. Just I kind of want to get things set and just kind of rolling, and then once we're maybe 11th, 12th podcast, then we can have a guest or maybe a call-in or something with a question. If we had them on here, is that fine? If we're doing 2 a week now, that's technically 8 podcasts a month.
Okay.
So it's not going to be that long.
Yeah, sure.
You can't. No. You're not settling here. I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay. That's what I have to say.
What do you mean?
I think it's. We can always change our plans later. I think I was thinking around 8 is what we could have someone else in, but
number 8, podcast number 8.
That
well, that would be next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
Next month.
Is this the first week in January?
This is the first week in January.
No. Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah,
yes,
today's the 6th.
Yep, 6.
Oh, okay. So then we could have 8 podcasts this month.
Yeah.
And then I guess that would be the 9th podcast in February.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we can do a guest then. And then we have been brainstorming. We did this last night together. You actually know about this part.
I do?
Yeah, we were discussing the podcast structure and everything, and some segments we wanted to add. So what we decided on is we're just gonna do the intro, maybe some small talks, things we talked about that week, and then we're going to have a quote of the day chosen by co-host here.
Me.
And then we were going to dive into our topic chosen for that week, or questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then we might be interrupted sometime by a random question by our director here on the side that he has chosen that we do not know. So yeah, this random quote from co-host is anonymous towards me, so I don't know what she's going to say.
Director does not know either.
Yeah, and the director is going to come up with a random question as well that we are not expecting, so we're just going to have to answer then. And then I will come up with a random fact of the day that I will say sometime toward the end. That is going to be, something that's going to be random, and it's going to be factual.
Yeah.
So those are going to be some sort of like the individual segments. If we have questions in the comments, we might squeeze one in somewhere when there's a gap in our topic discussion. But right now, we're going to go ahead and start. What is your quote of the day? I haven't heard this.
Quote of the day is this.
Okay.
Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Albert Einstein.
Okay. Did you choose that to be funny? Because I mean that's funny.
No, it's a great. I believe that quote entirely. I think I love fishes and fish.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that the quote is factual.
Factual. I guess if you would like see a fish climb a tree, then your opinions would be changed.
Well,
I might have to arrange some fish climbing a tree.
I mean, I'm down. Just invite me once you train a fish to climb a tree.
I mean, flippers don't really pair well with bark. But I've got some things organized here for some questions I've written down that you don't know. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to surprise you with these, and I'm going to answer them as well. I just want to hear what you want to say. So, what did you eat for breakfast?
I woke up super late, so I had cereal. A lot of times I just skip breakfast, or I will
Most important meal of the day, you can't be doing that.
My favorite breakfast is actually a banana cut in half, and then, cut in half the other way, and you put peanut butter in the middle, and then
so you have little canoes?
It's like a little sandwich.
A little canoe. Oh, no, then you squish it back together?
Yeah, you use a sandwich, and then you put
Harrison.
honey on the top, it's a nice drizzle, and if I have mini chocolate chips, I will add that on top, because I'm not that healthy.
No one's healthy these days. Are you going to ask me what I ate for breakfast?
What did you eat for breakfast?
Oh, thanks for asking. I just had oatmeal and tea. I had my throat's been a little bit scratchy today. I don't know why. So stay away from me. I had just green apple cinnamon oatmeal, and it was weird. It tasted pretty dusty. Maybe it was old. I don't know.
Old.
That was actually just something.
Did you say oatmeal? I don't think oatmeal
Oatmeal.
can get old. It has a long shelf life.
Maybe it was past its shelf life. It's life in our cabinet.
You had it in
our
the
cupboard.
cabinet for 8 years.
Okay, that was question number 0 because I just decided to ask you that. What is your worst bad habit? We're in this now.
Oh wow, that's tough. I have a lot.
Okay, what we're going to do about this is you're going to say it, and then I'm going to say what I think your worst bad habit is as well.
Okay.
And then you'll do the same for me.
I think it's either being messy or curling my hair when I'm not going anywhere. I think I'm addicted to curling my hair, and I don't think it's the outcome that's looks. I think it's just I love.
Is it like stress? Because there's some people, I forgot what it's called. Director, can you look this up? There's something you call someone where they deal with stress by pulling out their hair.
Oh no! I'm curling. I'm not pulling.
I know, but I think maybe that's slightly related.
I don't think that's it. I think it's more I like to get dressed up for fit. Yesterday I wore a nice shirt and some jeans, and my hair was just not really that nice, but it was kind of nice.
I don't remember.
And me either. So, but I think I tend to get ready when nothing's happening.
I definitely don't do that. Look me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His outfit doesn't match. But what do you think
I've
my,
been
my
exposed.
worst habit
Wow.
is?
Your worst habit?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so you went with the curling your hair, but I was gonna say making messes.
Okay, yeah.
Because well, you said that too, though, because you mentioned it. Okay, so
Also,
there's
I think
nothing
I, like,
there. I'm pretty sure there is something about someone with stress pulling out their hair. But
I
no
also
results have
like
come up on TV.
clap my hand over my mouth a lot.
I hate it when you do that. That bothers me so much. I don't know why.
It's just a thing that I do, and I just can't stop doing it.
You need to slap yourself on the hand.
I'm also like addicted to finding new songs.
You just search stuff.
I look at people's playlist videos on YouTube, and I just listen to see if I have. Any
Wait. Oh, so you
interesting
look up
songs.
like this is the best, or like you look up playlist
I like
and
to
then
look
you-
up playlist videos main character.
main character.
Main character.
Oh,
I have a
and
main
then that's all
character
like Disney
playlist.
stuff.
Disney?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. When you said main character, I was like, oh, these are like singles from the main character from
no,
Disney movies.
No. It's like, it's like songs that make you feel like you're the main character. There's also like
Oh.
songs that make you feel like you're the villain or something. So
Oh,
You'd be
sounds
like-
like the what?
you could be like in your car crying with rain going down, or you could be like looking in the mirror and dancing with a hairbrush. I like to do that a lot personally.
I've done that maybe
But-
once in my life. I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, I do. I want to. What
You
was
want to have
going
a
on?
mirror singing collab?
Like a lip sync battle?
Yeah.
I mean, I do it almost every day, so I
What?
think that I would win.
I don't use my hairbrush ever, so.
I love like old Taylor Swift as well, so like she's great.
What?
What?
Oh, is this your, what is this?
So our director is.
Oh, okay. Our director's pulled up. I was confused there for a minute. He's waving his hands in my face. This is, apparently a silver-lined mud skipper can somewhat climb a tree. It's a fish. So if you don't know what a mud skipper is, it's a fish that can actually breathe air, like air, oxygen out, not in the water. And it spends actually like 60% of its life on land, even though it's a fish.
Is that same thing that walks on water?
No, that's a lizard that moves its feet really fast.
Oh.
But a mud skipper, they make little holes in the ground. But apparently, a silver-lined mud skipper can somewhat climb a tree. So I don't know if they have fingers or if they have just really sharp fins.
I'm
or something.
imagining like a Nemo fish coming up a tree.
It's clownfish.
A Nemo fish.
Anyway, what's my worst bad habit? What is my
Alright,
bad
I
habit?
think
Do I have
you're-
any bad habits? What's my
Oh,
bad habit?
come on. I think your bad habit might be like a ponytail in your hair like you have right now, or
Yeah.
I think it could just be your sarcastic comments. I think you're sarcastic a lot.
Is that a bad habit? I think that's more just like a personality trait.
Well,
'Cause
that's
it's not
what
something-
people always say. Okay,
It's not something I do. It's just
hating-
something that I
let's just get
am.
something clear. Hating children is not a personality trait. I know that you don't hate
I
children.
don't hate children.
But
They
a
bother
lot of
me,
people
though.
think that hating children is a personality trait, and it bothers me. Like,
Well, it
just
is though, because like if you hate snakes, and that's common, that's something like I don't hate
but
snakes.
Hating children is not a personality trait, especially if you're a child.
Are you calling me? I don't hate children.
No, I'm not calling you that. It just popped into my brain, and I said
Oh,
it.
as an example.
I was trying to be brave, like Sarah Bareilles.
Who's that? Yeah, you did it again. Put your hand down. Stop
I'm
it.
sorry.
Who's this? Who is this human?
Sarah Bareilles, she's the one who sings Brave.
Oh. All the stars have aligned. What's my worst bad habit?
Say what you want to say. I think you're sarcastic. I think that could be.
That's not a bad habit though. That's not even a habit. That's just what I say.
Well,
Yeah.
director agrees with me. So yeah, I mean,
What-
here
okay.
could it be?
You have to. You have to come up with
not
something like I
getting
do
out
though.
of your pajamas till 3:00 might be a bad habit.
I change my clothes when I change into the clothes that I'm going to be working out in.
That seems like a kind of bad habit.
No, but then I shower and then I have my pajamas on, and
But
then
I've been wearing clothes that don't match everywhere.
now if I'm out in public, I have a little bit more self dignity.
Okay,
Not
I have
that
it. I have
much.
your bad habit. You
I went
ready?
out yesterday.
You know when flossing was a trend?
No?
I remember.
Oh, the dance! I thought you said flossing your teeth. Oh, man, that would have been... I know.
No, when flossing was a trend, the dance.
Yeah.
You would walk around in like a store.
Oh, I love doing this.
And
So
you would floss while you were walking just to embarrass me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that might be a bad habit, embarrassing
It's not a habit,
other
though.
people.
Because I don't do it. And you know,
You have a bad personality.
my bad habit is my personality. I can't
Everything
think
that
of
I've
anything.
said that's a bad habit is like your personality.
Yours is messes. But then you said last podcast that you like making messes just to clean them up.
Just to clean them up, yeah.
Right.
I love
So,
to play music and clean.
Maybe mine is my worst bad habit is
Not doing karaoke with me.
all right, you heard it here. This is my worst bad habit, not doing karaoke with co-host. Okay, next question I have lined up here. You still don't know what this is.
Alright.
What is your favorite thing to wear?
Clothes.
Yeah, no kidding. I just meant like out of like so like a specific type of article of clothing. So not like
Okay, I don't have one.
and
but
then maybe something you have specifically as well.
Oh, okay. So
You
I
can do
got
both.
this green dress for Christmas, and it's
Yeah.
my favorite thing. And I haven't been able to wear it yet because it's like a spring dress.
Yep.
But elegant dresses make me feel elegant, and wearing like heels that I can actually walk in, so they have to be like 1 inch.
Or like a platform shoe so that
Yeah,
you
or like a platform shoe with like nails. I have nails on right now. With like nails, and like my hair curled or something, makes me feel like I am in Princess Diaries.
I never watched that.
That's kind of an issue.
You gotta describe what is this Princess
Princess
Diaries?
Diaries. So like she, so
It's
Mia
about this girl
Thermopolis.
that
Mia
writes diaries.
Thermopolis. Her dad is dead, but
Why are you laughing
she
about that?
finds out later that she's a princess and Queen Clarice.
So she's inheritedly a princess.
Right, but she doesn't know till she's like 14 or 15 or something.
Well, good. She's not mature enough.
And she has to be like fake at school. Like she's not allowed to tell anybody.
Right.
But it gets out, and so she suddenly becomes popular. She gets a makeover. She learns how to be a princess. And like she rejects the guy that she likes and that likes her even when she was like
Is this a
considered
musical?
Ugly? No.
Okay.
Even when she was considered ugly. It should be because
I
Anne
feel like
Hathaway.
Oh, is she the
Wait,
The
is that
prince-
Anne Hathaway? I think it's Anne Hathaway. And the Queen Clarice is Julie Andrews, The Sound of Music.
Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries. It's a really good movie. Princess Diaries too. Chris Pine is in it.
That's not gonna just make me automatically want to watch it. He's the worst.
He's kind of like Zac Efron. Anyway,
I will let
Princess
you say
Diaries.
that. What's your favorite thing to wear?
Oh, my favorite thing to wear. Like, elegant gowns or dresses would be one of them, but,
Well, when have you worn that though? Like, you don't have
well,
a gown.
I don't have the money to buy a princess dress.
Not a
I-
princess dress though. What is okay? So that's
I
something
would-
you would like to wear, and
Okay,
that would be
so
your
you
favorite.
know, like Disney movies, all the princesses wear those like dirty rag dresses, but are still kind of cute.
Yeah.
I would love to have like a cottage daisy dress where I'm like cooking or something.
You mean like the classic like Belle dress? Like,
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
No, like Belle, like the
wish
princess. I mean,
everybody wore dresses.
there's just no way that's more comfortable to be wearing than like.
Oh, I think a lot
Leggings.
of dresses can be so good. Actually, personally, I'm wearing leggings right now, but I only wear leggings with like oversized sweatshirts.
You're getting so off topic. What is the
Realistically.
What is the your favorite thing to wear?
Realistically, sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Sweatpants and a sweatshirt. That's your favorite thing to wear.
Yeah.
Of all the things you have?
Realistically, yes.
I mean, I'm probably the same. Not sweatpants though.
I like also
Like any shorts. Like in the winter, I don't even wear pants. Like it bothers me so much. Yeah, just shorts and like a sweatshirt, like some jacket or something for me.
Okay.
What is your favorite song?
Right now.
I was so surprised because last podcast.
Can you say your song while I look at my Spotify playlist?
No. I'm asking you because last podcast we had so many questions, and we somehow didn't include this one. This wasn't a question that we included.
So
I was like, maybe to round out last podcast, we'll ask it this podcast.
Let It Grow from
The Lorax?
From the Lorax.
You can't. That's not allowed. You have
Okay,
a real song.
Okay, let me look at my main character playlist on Spotify.
This is your main character playlist that I heard so much about. Is Let It Grow on there?
Let It Grow is on there.
Well, that's why I was saying Disney stuff.
So, Let It Grow, Games by Len and Stella, You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift.
I don't need your playlist. What's your favorite song? You said that one Taylor Swift song that time ago.
You Belong With Me?
No.
I forgot that you existed by Taylor Swift.
Okay, so that could be in one of your top favorite ones right now.
Yeah. It's not on here. But also, like, I love Victoria's songs and, like, The Girl Meets World and stuff like that.
Oh, my God.
Low-key embarrassed about that, but I will fly the Victoria's flag.
We don't have one. But if we did, I guess you could. My favorite
go out
song...
in the street with my princess dress, waving the Victoria's flag.
With your hair curled, looking like a princess from a diary or something. My favorite song is probably... what genre is your favorite song? What genre is that?
I'm stupid. I don't really know.
Is that pop, technically?
It's like, it's 2000s. I don't consider
I forgot that you
like
existed.
early 2000s music pop. Oh, I forgot that you existed. Kind of sounds like jazzy almost, but like pop.
It's like that's like R&B pop,
oldies type of thing. Yeah, like it's trying to be country, but it's kind of just not.
Well, it's because it's Taylor Swift,
which we love and respect.
Of course. Why?
What was
why
your
is
favorite?
Why is that your favorite song? No, I'm not done. I put why down on this piece of paper.
I love to forget that people exist. No.
What? Is this your way of coping along with burning letters?
All of my songs, if anybody looked at my playlist, all of my songs are like breakup songs. And I don't know why I'm not going through a breakup. I feel like...
Maybe this is like an early coping mechanism. So like you have this ready.
No, I feel like I just constantly need to get over boys for some reason. And I don't know why, because I don't even talk to them anyway.
Yeah, I don't feel that at all.
I think that it's kind of confidence songs. Like, you don't need one. You don't need a person. Someone else.
Well, in the song, she says something about it being indifferent.
It isn't love, it isn't hate, it's just indifference.
About forgetting that this person existed.
Yeah, she's like, I don't really care about you. You don't affect me anymore.
So, why is this song important to you?
Oh, I guess it's like being okay on your own. Not needing someone who's supposed to be like, nah, and like, I gotta, like, save you. Like Cinderella by the Cheetah Girls. It's the same thing.
Is that why this is your current favorite song or one of your favorite songs?
Uh-huh. I think any song that's a confidence booster is one of my favorites.
Okay. I don't go in that direction usually. I just like good music. But
okay.
My favorite song is... I love Coldplay so much.
Yes.
And I should have mentioned them last podcast when we were asked what our favorite... What was the question was like genre of music or something. But I should have said Coldplay instead of just pop. I should have gone further because Coldplay is my favorite band, and they have so many good songs. So many are my favorite. But I think Viva La Vida is one of my favorite songs right now. Okay, yeah, the question from last week was what type of music do you like? Or what kind of music do you like? So I said pop, but Coldplay, more specifically, probably Viva La Vida. I like Blink 182, I Miss You, things like that. That is my favorite song. Why, though?
Why?
You have to ask me.
Oh, why is that your favorite song?
I don't know. I love the way it sounds, and Coldplay is awesome sometimes. I have a lot of their songs on my playlist and stuff, so...
You also like...
I don't know, I feel like there's just
Panic.
like... Panic at the Disco. Orphans is actually probably like my second favorite song, also by Coldplay.
So why? You just think that they're really good music? Gets
I
you
think
in a
that...
good mood?
Yeah, but also it was like... When I was like still younger, and I wasn't like when you're younger, you don't really care about music, you know. Like it's just
I did.
You know what I mean though. Like you weren't so into it, you weren't like listening to it ever. But like as you get older, like Coldplay was one of like the first ones for me.
I was stuck on Katy Perry's Firework dancing in the living room with scarves. Oh, that sounds weird.
With scarves. Oh, you mean as like a ribbon dancer?
No. Honestly, I thought that the scarves' different color were fireworks.
Oh.
So I was like lighting fireworks.
This
in
is
the living
probably
room.
a memory I've excluded from my mind.
You weren't home.
That would explain it. Yeah, I guess it's just, for me, it's just something that has been part of my, just when I started music, it was Coldplay.
Right.
Okay, next question here. If you could be any fictional character, and actually, I want to talk about this for a while, because this is going to depict your personality here. If you could be, and I haven't actually, by the way, she doesn't know what these questions are going to be, but
Right.
I haven't thought of answers to these yet either. So, I just kind of wrote them down. If you could be any fictional character, who would you be? Why?
I would be any
Don't say Princess Diaries
Julie
girl.
Andrews character.
Who's she?
The Sound of Music. Mary Poppins. I would love to
Oh,
be Mary
okay.
Poppins. She's practically perfect in every way.
But, yeah,
the
with the
perfect
whole-
is kind of boring. But
She has to deal with children.
yeah.
Well, she flew away on her umbrella.
Well, she didn't like ride it like Harry
She flew
Potter.
away, not like a broom, but like she held it.
She put her ankles together.
You know, I actually that it actually looks pretty impressive. The film quality of those specific scenes, considering the age of the film. Who though specifically? I needed a specific character from a movie.
Oh, really? I can't just be Julie Andrews?
Or no, actually, no. The question is fictional character,
Oh,
so you could do a book as well if you really
Okay.
wanted to.
So,
Or maybe
Hermione, or maybe something like, I mean, I'm sure there's, what is my favorite movie?
your favorite, Monty Python.
Right, but I don't want to.
You don't want to be
There's
Mr.
no females in that movie
Well, there's a few,
besides
but we don't
that
talk about
dying witch lady. So
that. Dying witch lady.
Yeah, there's
What?
that dying witch lady, right?
From Monty Python?
Right?
I don't remember.
Oh no, that's Buttercup.
Do you want to be
That's-
Oh, you're thinking of Princess Bride.
Yeah, the boo girl.
That scene disturbs me every time.
It scares me.
Um,
I think anything Julie Andrews or like sophisticated princessy type of a thing.
So that would be your favorite. That would be a fictional. You have to choose one.
I have to choose one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And let
Oh,
me,
she's not fictional. The Sound of Music. That's a real story.
Okay, then let me rearrange this question a little bit.
Okay.
If you could, if you could be, any fictional character, instead be like, you'd still be yourself, but you would kind of be like in that world with the same abilities, maybe with the same friends.
Okay. Well, then maybe I would pick someone who had superpowers.
Okay, yeah, so
So
steer a
maybe
little
like
bit closer to
a
that.
Supergirl, Wonder Woman. Would I still look like myself? Because I would want to look like Gal Gadot.
No, you are them, but you're still
entirely
yourself.
myself. Okay. So, maybe like Wonder Woman, Wanda, I guess. I don't really want to be dating like a robot thing though.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody who had Hermione. She's a witch.
A
Leviosa.
witch. That's not the complete spell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You would be Hermione for magic and her friendship with the hippogriff.
I thought I had my own friends.
No. You don't have your friends there.
What?
Her friends are your friends.
Well,
So Harry Potter is your
so
friend.
Harry Potter is my friend. I get to die over and over again.
You don't die as Hermione.
I don't die, but I get close
Spoilers.
to it.
No, you don't. I mean, you got like
My
inscripted on
face
your arm.
swollen and tortured and stuff.
What? What Harry Potter are you watching? When did that ever
The
happen?
second one, the Deathly Hallows, the second one. Right?
It's not her face, it's a Harry's face. She puts the spell on his face.
Oh, right.
What is wrong with you? No, you're fine.
What do you mean I'm fine? I have that mud blood all over my arm.
Yeah?
Yeah, and tortured.
I'm sure there's a spell to make that go away.
And then I have to marry Ron.
Well, you don't have to.
Okay, I get to choose someone else.
You can break off the wedding.
But our children.
You don't have children yet.
But then they never exist. So how did the book? Okay, let's just.
We're
Hermione.
gonna say you choose Hermione. Okay, who would I choose? Fictional character. Who would I be? Who do you think I would be?
I think you would be
I don't know who I would be.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's not a fictional character. It's a real human.
You would be not somebody in White Squall. That's a real movie. It's a really good movie. What?
Maybe like some sort of like Jedi or something. Did you forget about that?
No,
They don't have friends.
I'm not trying to be Princess Leia or Padme right now.
Well, there are female Jedi, but you don't want to be some green thing.
Well, I could be Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, okay. I mean, you already chose Hermione.
I already choose.
You already choose. No, so I mean, oh yeah, Lord of the Rings characters. You want to be Frodo? I don't want to be 3'2" or something. I don't know how tall he is.
3'2".
Yeah, I would probably choose some Jedi or something.
Not the ones that go back.
Or maybe
the ones that die of old age. So like Obi-Wan.
Yeah. No, I would choose to be. You know what? The fictional character that I choose to be is Baby Yoda.
What about Yodi?
Yodi. Yodi? Yoda. It's Yoda. His name's Yoda.
Sorry, I was looking at director and I said Yodi.
Yodel is not the character that I remember. The little green guy. Is that who you're talking about?
I meant normal Yoda.
Are you okay? Drink some water. Actually, don't drink some water. You're gonna spit that everywhere. No, put that down. Okay, technical difficulties.
It's in my ear.
What? You're on the podcast. Okay.
I'm crying.
Keep crying as long as you keep it quiet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Your fictional character is Hermione. My fictional character is some Jedi or Baby Yoda.
Why not regular Yoda? He's more powerful.
He's also dead. He has like 2 hairs. You know.
Women love bald men.
Since when? Listen, he's also 1,000. Okay. I have...
yeah, which means he lives for 1,000 years longer than a regular human.
Ooh, actually, slightly off topic here, but back to the podcast planning. How long do you want these to be?
Oh,
Normally, because the last one was like 43 minutes.
as
give or
long
take.
as until our conversation ends.
Really? There needs to be a set length. Because last one was kind of like the length of like a show episode.
Like-
and that's like 40 to like 44 minutes.
Fine, like 45 to an hour.
An hour? I mean, dude. I mean,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
let's just
It's
say
I don't-
as long as our conversation is.
It's just like that would take forever to be, like processed and everything on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes.
On the
I mean,
YouTubes.
let's just see how long this one goes, and then we'll decide.
Okay, this is my final question I have planned, but we can talk about this for a little bit. Who would you take with you on a stranded island? Why that person?
Someone useful?
It's up to you. You have to choose.
Well,
So we'll have 2. It'll be either you can choose a real life character,
And
like
a fake
someone that
one?
actually
Okay.
exists in the world.
let me just say I'm taking Oliver Queen.
What? Oh, because he already survived.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. So, I mean, if he can do it once, maybe he can do it again. Or show me how to do it once. He can die. I mean...
Put your hand down.
Sorry. So, Oliver Queen and then someone real? I wouldn't take you.
Why though?
Oh, Oliver...
Not why wouldn't you take me? Why Oliver Queen?
Because he survived once. He
Okay,
can do it again.
that makes
He's
sense.
Like,
Why though?
Strong.
Actually, yeah,
And
actually-
he can, like, kill people
What if
without
people-
thinking...
What?
Right?
Yeah, but is that why you want to bring it with you?
I mean, I'm only like
I
5
said
episodes.
you're stranded on an island. Actually, I just said an island. It's not deserted.
He was standing on
This
it.
is a deserted island, so there's no one on the island
Okay.
except you and this person.
Can it just be, like, an actual desert island?
No.
Like Lava Girl and Shark Boy kind of
What?
vibes?
Do they have
Right?
dessert?
Isn't that?
on
It's
their
like
island?
banana split. Dream.
Dream. No, that's not what I remember. They had like some. Oh, maybe they did.
Yeah.
Oh. Why? Who is Oliver Queen, Alyssa? 'Cause
Oliver
people don't know who
Queen
that is.
is the Green Arrow. Everybody knows who that
Green
is.
Arrow. Maybe they don't. You don't know.
Oliver Queen.
You
then, like,
just want him on the
Superman?
island because of specific skill sets. Sure.
Superman.
So if you say Superman, then you're not really stuck on the island anymore. So I'm going
right,
to
he can
eliminate
like
that
fly
option.
me. Okay, well that's awful.
Yep,
Well, Oliver Queen can hold his breath for a long time, I'm sure, so he can just like float in the water, and I can just
What?
sit or like stand on and use it like a surfboard.
Oh, that's just not how the world functions. Okay, for your real character, who would you
Okay,
choose?
real character.
Now,
I'm sorry,
I
best
thought of
friend. I just can't choose you. You wouldn't be that useful.
yeah. Neither would you. But.
I mean, yeah. I want.
Just think about if you asked
You
your
want me
friend-
to come back, so that's my thing.
If you ask your friends the same question, they
she's
probably would not
listening
take you.
to this. You wouldn't
Would-
take me? No. No. Yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean.
No, I've thought of a fictional character that you
Okay,
haven't
real
thought.
character though.
Yeah.
Alan.
Not character, person.
Alan.
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 Any Alan? What?
From that one show that we watched, the survival show.
Oh.
He ate the slugs. Or
Alan Slugs.
yeah, that Alan slugs.
Um,
Or I would take
what
that
was the show
health lady
called?
that like chopped her hand off.
What was it? Director's on it.
It's like 40 days there. He's like 50
Oh yeah,
days.
no, he was there for like 2 months.
Yeah.
What's the show
Alan.
called? Alan. I know who you're talking about. What's the show called? I don't remember.
Director, do you have show?
I'm looking for it.
The plant lady,
Let
you
me-
know, who like just pet the bears and stuff.
You want to take her with you?
She's famous.
She's
now, too.
famous. Well, if she's famous now, you can take her with you, I suppose.
And then people might actually go looking for her.
Oh, because she's famous, and then they'll find
But
you
she
with
also
her.
knows a lot about plants, like what you can and what you can't eat, and
So you would take Oliver Queen as your
Oliver
fictional
Queen.
character.
yeah.
Because
and
he could
then-
kill people for you.
Right, and he can also like cut down a tree with his hands or something.
This isn't Minecraft, okay. Okay, and then as your
And
non-fictional character,
Alan
you choose
from
Alan
Alone,
from
the,
Alone.
the slug guy.
Right.
Or that
We looked it up.
the,
We don't show
the
it.
plant lady from like season 2 of Alone.
Yeah.
Because I might not want to be on an island with like 2 forever older than me men. So
What is Alone, by the way?
Alone is a survival show where you have to be on an island. Well, you don't have to be.
There's 10
choose to be on
contestants.
an island.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of people, and it's a deserted island. So the people that they bring is anybody that's there. You choose a little bit of equipment to bring with you, and you survive there for as long as you can. You don't know who's left, but they will come pick you up when you are the last one. And Alan was the winner of season 1.
And he got $250,000. That's the prize for being there for 2 months. So those are the people
And
you
he ate
choose.
slugs, is why we keep calling him Slug Guy. He doesn't look like a slug.
No, we
really.
didn't call him Slug Guy. You called him Alan.
Oh,
and you said he ate
Alan.
the slugs, and I said they're called Alan slugs.
Oh,
He's not a slug.
okay.
I would take. I thought this was an obvious answer for the fictional character. I'd take MacGyver with me. You know,
But
you know-
MacGyver is kind of like all. Well, I would, yeah. I mean,
he's just way better, and he knows so much more.
he's like old now though.
He's like a combination
And
between
the original MacGyver.
the original MacGyver. Is that a word? Dictionary? Hello?
Yeah, the MacGyver episode.
It was the
MacGyver.
yeah, the MacGyver. Oh, not MacGyver.
Can confirm Bon Iver is not a word.
So maybe you're thinking of Bon Iver, the singer who just did things.
Exile with,
With Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I also love that song. That's not what we're talking about right now. We're not talking about Bon Iver. Or MacGyver. It's MacGyver. Okay? That's who I take on the island with me. Just because of his skill set. He's really smart. He
You can
knows.
build a bomb if you needed.
Oh, yeah, with
Out of-
sticks and sand.
Origami.
What?
Jason Bourne.
I mean,
An origami assault rifle, man.
it just wouldn't work the same.
It really would. He could turn a leaf into paper in half a second.
That's just not factual.
That's factual.
I take MacGyver because of his chemistry skills and his skills of surviving because of the organization he's involved
And
with.
then who would you take?
In real life,
Don't take your best friend. You don't want them to be stuck
I
on
would
an
take
island.
someone smart, someone who can build something. I would take the guy from
I love how we don't pick anyone we know.
Mythbusters. The guy with the beard and the glasses. You know who-
Mythbusters?
Mythbusters.
I only watched that like 3 times.
Because he's smart. He could totally build a raft and help me build a raft.
Yeah, but like he has access to thousands of dollars in equipment.
Yeah, but he still builds the thing. And so if we just gather the equipment ourselves.
If you could choose one book to bring on a deserted island, what
A
would you
book?
bring?
How to survive a deserted island.
I
That's
would
the
bring
book
How
I'd
to
bring.
Build a Raft.
What? That's not going to help you survive,
Or-
though. That's just going to get you out to sea and then die.
Right. But Oliver Queen over here is gonna help me survive.
That's true. Okay, so the guy's name is Jamie Hyneman. Hyneman is the guy from Mythbusters.
Like Thor?
What?
No, that's Heimdall.
That's not from Thor.
But it's from Thor.
So we are now being interrupted by Mr. Director for his random question that I mentioned might pop up earlier.
All right. So, do you guys prefer DC or Marvel, and reasons why?
Oh, see, I am way into this stuff way more than you are.
What? No, hold on. Let me just say this.
Okay, maybe we're into it the same amount, but I just know more than you.
Perhaps. Okay, so Marvel, 100%.
You can say no. You can disagree with me. What's wrong with you?
You just reached for your water and it wasn't there.
I didn't want to talk about it. But this is, I guess I've been exposed for a second time on this podcast.
So I would pick Marvel just because they're way better.
Yeah.
I mean, their movies I think are better in my own personal opinion. Because I mean, DC loved Man of Steel, but like Batman vs Superman, I haven't watched that since the first time I watched that.
Yeah, and we've seen all Marvel movies at least twice.
Yeah.
There's just no comparison.
When I'm bored, what do I watch? Like Marvel movies.
Right. And, you know, DC movies, it's just comparatively, they're just way, way not there.
Yeah, I mean, with Justice League, I wasn't a fan of that.
You know what? This may be a little bit offensive to some
Controversial.
individuals. Yeah, I mean, this is just my opinion, but it was a bad movie.
A lot of my friends haven't seen, like, any of the Marvel movies except for, like, Spider-Man. So if that's you, you know who you are, and I know that you're listening. Watch the rest.
You're only watching
Star
Spider-Man for
Wars.
Tom Holland.
Me?
No.
I didn't watch the second one. I decided
Wait,
not to.
have you never seen it?
No, I didn't
Oh.
watch Far From Home.
Well, then we're going to have to watch it. You know, there's a movie. That's... there's a movie. No, but there's a movie called Far From Home. We used to watch it all the time. Not Spider-Man, just Far From Home. And it's about this guy that gets shipwrecked, and he has his dog with him. Do you remember Yellow, the dog, and he had the little whistle? The dog's name was Yellow.
Are you talking about the Lassie and Frederick?
Milo and Otis?
Yeah.
No, that's just about the animals. I hate that movie so much. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Far From Home, and there's this dog called Yellow, and that movie was so important to my childhood.
Maybe
that's why
sad?
where I
was the movie sad? And
you thought it was
it
sad because
involved
you
like
thought
a train station type
no,
of a thing.
that's the other one. That's called Hidalgo or something. What? Far From The Adventures of Yellow Dog is the definition.
I mean, I love the color yellow. Is the dog yellow?
It's a golden retriever, so the boy named it Yellow.
I love golden retrievers.
And you think the dog dies.
Oh, it's a boy?
Spoiler
You said it's
alert,
about a man
He doesn't
and a
die.
dog.
Well, he's like a teenager. He's like 16.
Oh,
And they're in the woods.
where the dog he falls down the cavern.
Yeah, and so you think the
Yes.
dog dies, but he doesn't die.
Why did I think that dog was gonna look different?
I told you it was a golden retriever, am I right?
I thought it
I
was
can't
one of
even
those
tell.
shaggy dogs.
And not a shaggy dog. So,
Yeah, but that's not a golden retriever.
hold on, let me see this picture. What is... That is a golden retriever.
It's
just
not
it
one of
just
those
has
shaggy golden
no,
retrievers.
No, it just has slightly shorter hair. Maybe a crossbreed or something. The dog was smart. Okay, that's the point. And maybe that's where my love for dogs came from.
Yeah, except you like German shepherds.
That's my love for dogs. You would take Oliver Queen with you on the island.
I would
and
take
who
Alan
else?
Slug.
And Alan Slugman. I would take MacGyver and Jamie, whatever his face is. It's been
Heimdallman.
it's been like 44 minutes. So we're going to have to close it down here with the outro. But I would just say, feel free to comment, ask us questions, whatever. We could totally answer them in the next podcast. Guest caller thing, not going to be for a while. Guest host thing, that's what I meant. And
what?
they
wouldn't be a host.
Well, it's a guest host.
No,
they're here
they're
talking
just a
with us.
guest who speaks.
Guest speaker.
Once in a while, once you take off the duct tape.
No, we would tape their mouths shut. Man, you're a terrible person. We're going to close here with my random fact of the day, as mentioned earlier. I'll see you guys later in the next podcast. It'll be episode 3. And remember, dolphins sleep by resting one side of their brain at a time.
What?